I'm 54 years old. I'm 6'1" when I'm fully assembled, weigh about 235 pounds. What I'm going to do is show you how I've taken care of my prosthetic liners. This isn't actually what the folks that have been doing my prosthetics suggested I do, but it's worked well for me. As you can see, well, this side I have a below-the-knee amputation, which has happened several years ago. I have an above-the-knee amputation on this side, which is much more recent. So I have been doing this for several years, and I do have two different types of prosthetic liners, one on each side. I've got this one that's called Willowwood Alpha Hybrid. This is my above-the-knee amputation one. This is the one I'm wearing right now. And I have one that says Willowwood Alpha Smart Temp, which is the one I'm going to be messing with as we go along here. This is the one that I use for my above the knee, and this is the ones that I've used the longest. Okie dokie. So what I actually do is I take these things into the shower with me. I clean them in the shower, and what I do is it's one of the first things I do once I get in the shower before I start cleaning myself up. What I do is I've gotten a little bottle, like a little shampoo bottle, and what I've done is that I transferred, for cleaning this, I use the Delicate Fabric laundry detergent, just a store brand Delicate Fabric laundry detergent. Of course, it comes in a big laundry detergent size deal, which is kind of unwieldy, so I just take it and pour it into little bottles, a little bottle like this, and use this when I'm in the shower so I can control it. So I use the Delicate Fabric. I clean this inside and out. You know, turn it outside. And I'll do this with both of the prosthetics. I'll turn it inside and out like this. You know, put a little bit of that soap on here and just wash it down real good. It was suggested to me not to actually wash the outside with any kind of soap very often. So I just do that probably about every 3 or 4 times when I wash the inside. Okay, and I'll do both of the liners exactly the same way. I figured that this was pretty safe because of this laundry detergent is designed for all types of synthetic fabrics, and I figured for whatever this is, it was probably pretty safe for that. What I do is once I've done that, once I've washed them, I set them outside the shower, and I have a little scooter that I use that I actually set these on, and you might see that in another video. So I'll take those out of the shower. Once I get done taking a shower, I get out. I get myself up on the bed, and I take my liners that's on this little scooter off of that, and I'll take my towel and just spread it out on my lap and turn them inside out. And I know when I was given these things that I was given a little drying rack that was plastic and foam. I realized right off that was going to last me about 2 days before I busted it. So I've actually never used those at all. But what I do is I'll take just set my towel in my lap, take my prosthetic liner, dry the outside, just like this. That's it. And then once I do that, this seems to have worked real well for me. I've gotten these paper towel rolls. These are mechanics, these blue towels. They're kind of heavy duty. And they just cost a couple bucks each, and they'll last a long time. And of course, this is way too big to sit in here, but they're easily adjustable because you can just peel off as many as you need until it's the right size. And once these start getting icky and nasty, you can just peel one layer off, and once again you've got a clean thing to work with. And this is a 3-handed operation, so I know it looks kind of goofy, but I just put this on here. And I just lay it on a dry towel. And at evening, I will go just roll it over because the bottom side is often wet because it's been lying on a towel. Now, one of the things that I'll point out to you, now this is a liner that I've had for like 4 years or something like that. And these things do get a little bit stringy sometimes. I don't know if you can tell from there, but parts of the elastic come loose. Like I said, this liner is about 4 years old. I use it in a regular rotation. But what I have determined is Velcro is dangerous for prosthetic for these. Most of these is somewhere along the line it's come into Velcro, so that's something that you definitely want to avoid. But if you clean these regularly and you rotate them out, they will last longer than they would otherwise. Using my method, I have not had one crack, break, or dry out. I haven't had one rip. I know that's the things that happen with these things, but I'm using the first set that I've ever used still. And of course they do get a little bit compressed, but they're still usable. And that's how I take care of my liners for my prosthetics.